Hey, what's up, everyone? So, tomorrow we have the Hudson Gravel Ride, and we're going to be doing a quick pre-ride breakdown. I'm going to be showing you what to bring in terms of mechanicals. I've been getting tons of questions about whether or not, I should bring an extra tube. How many CO2 cartridges do you think I should be bringing? So, instead of, answering all those questions and on Instagram and email, I just figured I'd just show you what I pack inside my saddlebag. This is my Revelate Designs shoe. And these are just it's an emergency kit. Pretty much you want to make sure your bike is dialed in. So, make sure you do a pre-ride check and make sure you have everything you need, all of your essentials before you head out on the road, because it's a 56-mile mixed terrain ride, and there's just a couple of bike shops on this route. So, and they're far away from the trail. So you want to just make sure you have everything with you. We're not going to get into nutrition. It's mainly just like mechanicals right now in terms of what tools to pack and things like that. So I'm going to go inside my bag. This is the Revelate Design shoe. It's about 2.25 liter bag, and it packs just about everything. Depending on your setup, it's going to be different for everyone. So I tend to bring about half of my kitchen sink when it comes to rides like this. So I'm just going to pull an item out the bag, and I'll just show you what's inside. In here is my multi-tool. This contains a CO2 adapter. It also contains a tire boot that I just put inside of a little Ziploc bag. I'm gonna go in here really quick and just show you what I got. So this is like a nice little hefty tool right here. It's really made by Cephras. It has a bunch of different Allen wrenches, as well as a pedal wrench too, which comes in handy. It's a pretty nifty tool, so I really like this one. And what's awesome about this is that it has a chain breaker and also a CO2 adapter, so really awesome. I also like to bring a little piece of chain, just in case, you never know, right? So I always like to bring a little bit of just a link in any event something happens out there. And I also bring a master link as well. Moving right along, I bring also a tire boot in any event I get a major blowout. It's happened before, so I like to bring one or two. This is the Park Tool TB2. Solid. This thing works wonders. I also like to bring always have one of these on deck here. You want to have one of these on deck. It's just a adapter here for my Presta valve in any event. You want to go tubeless and you have to take it out, or let's say you're pumping up your wheel and snaps off. That happened to me before, so I always bring an extra one of these. Let's just go ahead and dump this out here. And this is to take it off too. So this is if you want to get the valve out, this is going to help do that. So I bring one of these as well. Moving right along, this is pretty hefty as well. This is the Stan's no tubes. It's you get a puncture, you just stab it right inside the tire, and it releases, it just seals the tire pretty much. So this is really cool. Similar to that, I have this is pretty old school. Where is it here? This is bacon. These come in handy if you're riding tubeless. Always have this on deck. These, I believe this is Lizine bacon bits. So yeah, I have some of these. I have a few left, about 4 in here. So that comes in handy as well. And it's cool, these are classic, but they work wonders. You just stab it into your tire and just pull it out, and then that's that. I have a Pedro tire lever. Just bring one of these. These are awesome. Super solid and strong, very durable. I also have a CO2 cartridge. This is a 16 gauge. That's all I need. These are pretty heavy too, just to keep the weight down. I also bring a mini pump. So this is awesome too. I just keep this in my jersey pocket. And I have the Wolf Tooth. This is awesome too. I forgot what this is called, but if you know, just drop a comment. But this helps take off if you get a flat and you need to just, either pop a tube in or just take out the valve. This will help do that. And what's cool about this is you can keep your master links inside of here too. I believe if you have SRAM chain, that'll fit in here. I don't believe the Shimano's do. And I always carry a tube, spare tube, inside of a little Ziploc bag. And so that's just about it. So that's what I pack, and it all gets stuffed inside my shoe here. And so you should do the same. Make sure you have your bike dialed in. Make sure you have all the tools that you need for this ride tomorrow. And if you have any other questions, just drop them in the comments and I'll try to answer them before tomorrow. And, just make sure your bike is also dialed in and make sure, you have all your nutrition together. There will be stops along the route, but outside of that, I think it's important to just make sure you have all this stuff set up before you head out to the ride. So I'll see you all tomorrow morning, and take care.